In 2014, there was a quarterback for the Green Bay Packers who was having a magnificent season. 38 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. He led his team to a 12-4 record and established himself as the best passer in the NFL. Aaron Rodgers was a clear-cut winner for MVP in 2014. But there was another player down in Texas. He wasn't a quarterback, he wasn't a wide receiver, or even a skill position for that matter. He was a defensive end, putting up 20+ sacks and scoring touchdowns.
Manuel intercepted by Wood. He's done it again. 5 touchdowns he has scored this season. 5.
JJ Watt was a clear-cut winner for MVP in 2014. So what happened this season? How could one possibly win the MVP over the other? Rodgers is a QB with an insane season. But I mean, this man is scoring touchdowns on both sides like he's prime Iowa at recess.
The 2014 AP Most Valuable Player is
JJ Watt.
Before we discuss the 2014 MVP race, I have to take you back to the beginning. In JJ Watt's rookie year, his interception return helped the Houston Texans secure their first playoff win in franchise history.
Intercepted by JJ Watt. Touchdown, Houston.
The next year, he totaled 20.5 sacks, the 9th player in NFL history to do so.
Easy. You gotta go do that now?
Yeah.
All right. I've eaten burritos bigger than you.
Another Pro Bowl season in 2013 landed him a 6-year, $100 million extension, making him the highest paid non-quarterback. Then in 2014, they drafted this man.
In the 2014 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Jadeveon.
Long story short, NFL QBs were in trouble in 2014. For A-Rod, it was all about maintaining greatness. A Super Bowl MVP in 2010, a regular season MVP in 2011, and a 3rd straight division title in 2013.
Wentz, Rodgers gets out, floats it, Cobb, touchdown, Randall Cobb.
By the start of week 1, the MVP race consisted of your usual candidates: Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, who was the reigning MVP, and even up-and-coming Andrew Luck. But the general consensus had Aaron Rodgers as the 2014 MVP.
Perfect early evening. Rodgers ready to get that offense started.
Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers traveled to Seattle to face the defending champions, and it was more than ugly.
Deflection, and now Rodgers is going to lose the ball, and it's loose in the end zone, and covering it up to at least save 5 points in the end zone is Derek Carr.
Week 2, the Pack got back into control with a win over the Jets, but quickly went back out of control with a 19-7 loss in Detroit. At 1-2, Packers fans were frustrated. They didn't even recognize this version of A-Rod.
Are you Aaron Rodgers? You're Aaron Rodgers.
I get that a lot, but would I be working here if I was him? That guy makes like a gazillion dollars. He's kind of a punk too, though, I heard.
So entering week 4, he assured everyone that we'll be just fine.
5 letters here, just for everybody out there in Packerland and yourself today. RELAX. Relax. We're going to be okay.
Rodgers, they're going to go for Nelson again, and he wins it. Touchdown, Green Bay. Blitz picked up. Rodgers throwing. End zone. He's got it. Touchdown. They need the 27 for a first. Penalties fly. Rodgers dancing. Fires downfield for Adams. He's got it. And Soldier Field is quiet.
Maybe he was wise to tell everyone, relax.
4 touchdowns and 302 yards later, Rodgers reestablished himself in the MVP race.
While I'm pass rushing, I'm not looking at the guy I'm pass rushing against. I'm looking at the quarterback. And there's little different things that you can see, whether it's his eyes, whether it's when he takes his front hand off the ball. And once it comes to game time, it's just natural.
4 words can describe JJ Watt's first 4 games of 2014. Pure domination.
I got 2 words for you. Steve Nash and Chris Paul. Must-see TV.
That's more than 2 words.
You didn't say 2 words. You said quick to the point.
You just said I got 2 words.
Manuel intercepted by Wood, and the big fella lumbering inside the 40. No one is going to catch Wood.
Once again, it's J.J. Watt there to meet Robert Griffin at those.
Patrick to the air, and it's
J.J. Watt.
Is there anything number 99 can't do?
At this point, JJ nor Aaron Rodgers were at the top of the MVP race. It was Phillip Rivers. He had the best passer rating in the NFL and just handed the Seattle Seahawks their worst loss in 3 years.
No team scored more against the Seahawks' #1 defense in 2014 than the Chargers.
DeMarco Murray was arguably second in the MVP race with 534 yards in 4 games.
He's showing who the best running back in the league.
Then there was Steve Smith Sr., to where he was averaging 107 yards per game. If he can somehow maintain this type of production, he'd be the first wideout to ever win MVP.
The Packers at 3-2, and when we were here in the preseason, you thought Green Bay had a real chance this year to make a run at the NFC title.
3 touchdowns from Rodgers had the Packers rolling after week 5. But week 6 was a different story.
Get it, girl. Work it. Work the camera. So much FaceTime. So much FaceTime.
This is it. 4th and 10.
Down 4 with a minute and some change left, Rodgers converted a crucial 4th down.
Just gets time. He throws. He fights Jordy Nelson. And Nelson stepped out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Everybody out. Outside, the catch made, but the clock continues to run. The catch by Randall Cobb down at the 15.
Then he pulled out a play that a certain Miami legend ran against a future head coach.
We are seeing another spectacular effort by Marino, who fires. Touchdown!
He's going to take the ball and throw it into the ground.
They stopped.
They all stopped.
Here comes the spike. The big spike.
He throws to Adams. And Devontae Adams is pulled out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
How about that? In the home of Dan Marino, he pulls the Marino.
6 seconds remaining.
Showing pressure.
They pick it up. The pass, touchdown! Andrew Cuomo, the tight end. 3 touchdown passes in the game for Aaron Rodgers. 10 in the last 3 games. And 15 for the season.
Vintage Rodgers. Another perfect 3-touchdown game the next week had the Packers tied for first place in the NFC North. But to finish off the halfway point of the season, Rodgers didn't really play like Rodgers.
To the left, the long-time linebacker going to throw it to him. He juggles it and it's incomplete. From the 5, and on a slant, that's going to be intercepted. 15, and Rodgers forced out, intercepted at the 30-yard line.
Limo. Different salary structure. Romo, spin, throw, end zone, Terrence Williams, touchdown Cowboys!
JJ Watt's first bad game of the season, but the great ones always find a way to elevate to greatness.
One pass tip, and it was J.J. Watt who leads the league in batted balls. He's got another one right there.
Watt chasing, and he trips up Luck at the 5.
I wonder how can he even sustain the energy the way he goes. He plays about 95% of the plays.
Second down, Luck is sacked. They yield the sack to J.J. Watt.
Let's go. Get this place going.
60 yards to daylight. 3rd down. 3rd and 12, and the ball's out. And recovered by Watt. He's on his feet. He was never touched down. Could he have his 3rd touchdown of the season? Yes, he does. J.J. Watt.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I have no idea what that was.
I love it. It brings energy to the game. I saw him hit the nene, so that's pretty awesome.
I think it's called a nay-nay. You're a white defensive lineman. Just go ahead and run it in there.
Well, JJ, listen, man. I love you to death. You can do as many nay-nay dances as you want. It don't matter if you do it wrong or right. I'm going to come to the locker room, and we going to all nay-nay together. We going to get it right, so the next time y'all score, the whole team can do it.
Give us a nay-nay.
Hoo-ah!
Hand the ball to the official, please, for God's sakes.
We're halfway through the 2014 NFL season, and the MVP race looks completely different from 4 weeks prior. Phillip Rivers has completely fallen off from the top 3. It wasn't because he was playing bad though. 20 touchdowns in 8 games is insane. But 2 back-to-back division losses swayed him off the list.
Listen, dang it! Golly!
Replacing him at the number 1 spot was Peyton Manning.
You got me good on that last one. You hear me?
Yeah, you all right?
Yeah.
For the 3rd straight year, he was the best quarterback in the game. He was on pace to 50 touchdowns to just 7 interceptions, while also leading the Denver Broncos to a 6-1 record.
Peyton Manning now has more touchdown passes than any other player in
NFL history.
At number 2, DeMarco Murray was making a case for the best rushing season that decade. He already had over 1,000 yards in just 8 games. There's not much you can say about that. And coming in third for the first time this year was Aaron Rodgers. The question was simply if he could maintain greatness or fall back to mediocrity.
Off the play fake, passes caught for a touchdown by Brandon Bostic, the number 3 tight end. On the run, throws, caught, touchdown, Andrew Wallace. Good protection, lots of time, wide open, Jordy Nelson. Jordy Nelson to the end zone. Screen, plenty of blocking. Look at that blocking for Lacey, and he exploits it and goes all the way for a touchdown. Blitz, and what a catch!
Those 3 are pretty dynamic, aren't they?
This is all in the first half, by the way. The next week, Prime Brady was in town.
New England and Green Bay, the 2 hottest teams from each conference. Hello, friends.
603 passing touchdowns combined between these 2 play callers entering this matchup, which Brady and Rodgers kept that touchdown total going.
Rodgers, and it is caught for a touchdown. 3rd and goal, and Brady fires it to the end zone, and he's got the touchdown.
Thank y'all for taking on this ride with me. You know what? Here go 2 more for y'all.
Needing 2 for the first. Rodgers has Nelson in stride, and Jordy Nelson takes off to the 10, reaches out for the pylon, and it's a touchdown. Green Bay. Brady, up big, end zone bound, touchdown. LaFell for the 2nd time. Rodgers looking, firing, and somehow it's caught by Randall Cobb with 2 defenders right around him. Bryant and McCourty, and it's first down, Green Bay.
13 touchdowns in 4 games. There was not a single player playing as good as A-Rod right now.
All I know is, you mess with me, you got problems.
If J.J. Watt wasn't burying your quarterback in the dirt, he was hitting you often. And if sacks, quarterback hits, and forced fumbles weren't enough for you, he was beating your favorite linebacker at the goal line.
They go his way, Watt! Oh my gosh. He's saying he's got it, and he does! Another touchdown for J.J. Watt! So J.J. Watt now has more receiving touchdowns this season than Andre Johnson.
More than some team's entire receiver corps. Crazy, right?
Watt motions to the right side. Fitzpatrick to throw.
Fitzpatrick to Watt. No! Touchdown! Oh, he's done it again! 5 touchdowns he has scored this season. 5. Leads the league in tackles for loss. Leads the league in quarterback hurry. J.J. Watt is a one-man wrecking crew.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's a heck of a player. He's, putting a, good case for himself to be MVP this year.
There, right there. Those 3 letters brought something to light that is rare in professional football. The MVP for a defensive player. The only 2 defenders to win it was Alan Page in 1971 and Lawrence Taylor in 1986.
Hey, Sully, man, hope I never get back in there. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Compare the stats right now, and there's a great chance for JJ to be the 3rd in history. With only 4 games left of the season, the MVP race was catching steam. It was now a 2-man race for the 2014 NFL MVP. Aaron Rodgers or J.J. Watt?
I don't even know I should say this, but I remember one of our linemen saying, he felt like he was on a raft in the middle of the ocean and sharks were swimming around him because he couldn't figure out which way JJ was going to go. And he's just like, I didn't know what to do.
He makes plays. He makes plays.
Texans will go for it. Watt is back in. And Arian Foster, nowhere to go, but it's a tackle, touchdown! 3rd set for J.J. Watt.
2 receivers deep. Rodgers gives Nelson a shot. Jordy Nelson! Touchdown! Green Bay!
Rodgers steps up, throws, and it's picked off! Intercepted! Bakari Rambo! Aaron Rodgers now has 5 interceptions on the season.
He's in. Watt again, second sack. Watt brings him down. 16 for the season.
4th down and 10. Flacco has time. Now in trouble, and J.J. Watt with the sack. 8 tackles and now 17.5 sacks on the season.
And Aaron Rodgers threw for more than 300 yards. That's to Jordy Nelson. Packers win it 20-3, and everybody just R-E-L-A.
With 1 game left in the 2014 season, the playoff stakes were on maximum heat. The 11-4 Packers needed a win to secure the NFC North and the 2nd seed. The 8-7 Texans needed a win, a Chargers loss, and a Ravens loss to clinch a playoff spot. J.J. Watt had 17.5 sacks entering Week 17, 3 shy of being the only player to have multiple 20-plus sack seasons.
Knocked down, the ball is out. It's a loose football. And J.J. Watt came in to force the fumble. 3rd and 10, Bortles. And they knocked out at the 35, and there's J.J. Watt again. At 19.5. And if he gets to 20, first player in the history of the league to have 2 seasons of 20 sacks or more. Now 3rd and 7.
So J.J. Watt time, Chris.
Bortles. He's going to go down. J.J. Watt. A sack. He scores in a lot of ways you can't imagine.
First person in the history of football under recorded sacks to get 20 sacks in 2 separate seasons. Just amazing.
This was J.J. Watt's last game of his 2014 campaign. The Baltimore Ravens eliminated Houston from playoff contention with the win against the Browns. But hey, I don't make the rules, I just enforce it. But if the season ended here, I would hand that MVP trophy right to JJ. But there was still 1 more game to be played.
Rodgers has to step up, and he is injured. Touchdown, but more importantly, Rodgers is down. Touchdown to Cobb, but Rodgers goes down in a heap. A costly touchdown for the Green Bay Packers. And Aaron Rodgers is
3rd and 4 from the 20
in the tunnel. And Aaron Rodgers, after that sack, will get the biggest applause of the day coming back onto the field. Rodgers sets up, throws, got him, touchdown.
With the regular season concluded, the stats were set. Aaron Rodgers finished with 38 touchdowns to 5 interceptions with 4,381 yards. One of the best touchdown to interception ratios in NFL history. Meanwhile, J.J. Watt finished with 20.5 sacks, but more impressively, 5 touchdowns as a defensive end.
Good evening and welcome everyone to the 4th annual NFL Honors.
The NFL Awards, where we get the answer to the question of who the MVP would be. The night started off great, with rookie phenom Odell Beckham Jr. winning Offensive Rookie of the Year.
And the 2014 AP Offensive Rookie of the Year is...
Let's go!
I thank the Giants organization, the team, Big Brother Big Crew, who looked out for me all year.
Victor Cruz!
J.J. Watt unanimously ran with the Defensive Player of the Year, surprise to no one. Aaron Rodgers won Air Player of the Year, which in my opinion, Joe Flacco had an insane 2014 campaign through the air that records mentioning, but that's not what we're here for.
I want Antonio Brown to win. I don't think he's going to win it though.
The 2014 AP Most Valuable Player is Aaron Rodgers.
It's tough to say who truly deserved that MVP. You have Aaron Rodgers playing lights out as the best QB, arguably on the best team. But then you have J.J. Watt dominating not only defense, but offense, and making history doing it. Ultimately, it came down to the MVP being a quarterback award. But if you really analyze who had the greatest season in 2014, it was Justin James Watt. And just in case you're wondering how A-Rod's season ended that year,